welcome to this presentation. And after this presentation, you can go home with the best set of knives that you've ever had, will ever have, for a reasonable price, and it'll last you a lifetime. My name is Nick Fan, and I am an employee at Cutco, and I have been selling knives for 5 years. I'm here to sell you a high quality cutlery, and I'll show you the need for Cutco knives. I will make a comparison to Lamson, which is another cutlery, and I will explain the benefits of them. So you cut food every single week, if not every single day, and so why wouldn't you want to have knives that are of the highest quality? So raise your hand if you have a drawer at home that is filled with knives like these. So these knives are considered, this drawer is filled with junk knives, as Cutco likes to call them. So junk knives, according to Cutco.com, last up to 2 years and is about $20 to $50 per set. So if you're replacing your knives every 2 years for $20 to $50 over a lifetime, that's a lot of money. So why would you spend that much money on junk knives if you can spend them on high quality knives like Cutco? So some knives have wood handles like this one, if you can see that. And wood handles can be problematic because over time water seeps in them and it can get really gross and kind of unsanitary. Our knives have a thermo resin handle, which has a mold, which also has a mold for a universal fit for all hand sizes to reduce fatigue for lefties or righties if you're cutting for a long time. And we also have a full tang, which I'll explain in a little bit, and some knives have a partial tang. So this is what a tang is right here. So this is when the metal goes all the way through the end of the knife, so that way it's more stable and it will not break as much, whereas a partial tang, the metal usually stops about right there, and so it's very unstable and can break very easily. So now I'm going to go on to the comparison, which is Cutco versus Lamson. So this is our Homemaker Plus 8 set, which is basically any knife that you need for your every single day job. And this is according to cutleryandmore.com. This is Lamson's version of the Homemaker Plus 8. So this is a little hard to see, but you can tell that Cutco is a little bit more expensive than Lamson, and I'll go into why. So we have a forever guarantee, which is different from a lifetime guarantee, which Lamson does have. But forever guarantee means that the guarantee lasts forever. And I'll go into more of that. So we also offer free sharpening, which Lamson does not do. And you may not think that that's a big deal, but for people who have never sharpened a knife before, or that could be a real big hassle if you don't know what you're doing. So we also have the thermo resin handle, which I explained earlier, and this set of knives from Lamson has the wood handles. And Cutco has the double D edge, which is exclusive only to Cutco, and it helps keep from the blade of the knife from dulling, and it keeps it sharp for a long time. And Lamson does not have a double D edge. Next is the benefits. So our forever guarantee. So basically, it's different from a lifetime guarantee because your knives will be insured forever. So if you break your knives, if you chip your knives, crack your knives, or whatever, you can send it up to our factory in Olean, New York, and we will give you that same knife and we'll place it to you for free. So your knives are your proof of purchase. So you can give it to your grandchildren, they can give it to their children, and so on. And no matter what, the knives will be guaranteed. So we also have the double D edge, which I'm going to explain here. So knives are either serrated or have a flat edge or a straight edge. And so what our knives do is that they have teeth right here. And so these teeth keep the sharp edges right here that does the cutting from hitting the cutting board, which does the dulling of the knife. So if the sharp edges are never hitting the cutting board, then it will never dull. Well, it will eventually, but it takes a long time. And I had a customer once who had a Cutco knife that they bought 15 years ago. They never had it sharpened, and it still works magnificently. So if you buy a set today, we will give you a free cutting board, and we will give you a free block. And we also have super shears, entertainment pack, or a kitchen tool with a set holder that you can have for free, but it's one of the three. Yes?
What's the entertainment pack?
The entertainment pack it has a scoop, an ice cream scoop. It has a pizza cutter, It has a cheese knife and a peeler. There you go. So let me show you a little bit about our super shears, which I really love. And by the way, everything that we have is dishwasher safe.
So these are our super shears.
And these come apart for easy cleaning too.
And this is the reason why. So here's how to
So that's a real penny, and he just cut that in half. And I've done that before, and it's not a trick or anything. Those are how strong our super shears are. So now, in conclusion, Cutco has some of the best knives on the market, and we offer a forever guarantee. We have free sharpening, and we have the double D edge. So at this time, I would like to thank all of you for coming in today. And in a moment, I'll be passing out a sheet that shows all of our knives and knife set options. And you can buy one knife, you can buy multiple knives, you can even buy a set of knives, which I personally recommend. So a set of knives comes with a built-in discount, and it comes with a free cutting board and a free gift and a free block. And who wouldn't want all those free stuff, right? So this is your chance to become a Cutco member for life, and you can. And I know that this may sound a little expensive right now, but you'll never have to buy another set of knives again. Thank you. Any questions?